guys, it's M4J here and welcome back to M4J Racing here on F1 2020. We are of course the Blue Bullets M4J Racing, and who's that sitting across from me, you might be asking? That is Jack Aitken, my new teammate, my new racing partner. Again, nothing against Tatiana. I'd like to think we made a little bit of F1 history with her in the team, because I believe she would have been, were this real, she would have been the first woman to compete in an F1 race. Not in an F1 session, because I believe Susie Wolf has that acclaim. She took part in practice and testing, I believe, for Williams back in the day. I keep saying I believe, that's really annoying. But she would have been the first driver, female driver, to compete in a race. Sadly though, things didn't really work out between us. I think she's more suited to Le Mans, let's put it that way, because she seemed to do alright there in the real world. But I've got Jack Aitken sitting opposite me, who was involved in the biggest crash I've ever seen in the F2 race at the weekend in Sochi. Thankfully, both he and Luca Giotto are okay. A little shaken up, and you know what, I don't blame them, because it was a horrendous crash. If you haven't seen it, watch the F2 highlights, the sprint race highlights from the Russian Grand Prix. It was bad, but thankfully both okay. As I said, the cars not so much, but again, that's a testament really to the safety of motor racing, as dangerous as it can be. The fact that a collision like that could occur and the two drivers get out and walk away is, I still find it amazing myself, but there we go. Anyway, Aitken making his debut for M4J Racing, that's where I was going with all of this. Really looking forward to seeing what he can do. Quick disclaimer, as always, frame rate issues will still be present. I apologise, can't do much about it. I have cleaned out my PC, spritzed all around the processor. It still seems to be running slow, so maybe it's not a processor issue after all. I don't know. We're here in sunny old England, ready for Silverstone. And hopefully my stones will be silver after this, because I'm going to have balls of steel going around this, this track. Yes, I did prepare that joke. Yes, I am now regretting it. I'm really looking forward to this one though. Home race. It's nice to have a British teammate as well to race at Silverstone with. It looks like it's going to be reasonable weather, so not much to worry about there. And I believe my car... oh, it's still pending. So P1 might be a little bit of a write-off in this video. We'll go into it anyway. But they're going to be changing my engine, my gearbox, my energy recovery system, and a couple of other things, I believe. Basically everything is getting changed. Has Crofty got anything to say? No? Not even at your home race, Crofty? He's very quiet now. I'm sure he had lines in the first couple of races. That seems to have just disappeared. Oh well. Righty.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Why is that still saying pending? There we go. So how long have I got in this session? It's half an hour, isn't it? So I think I might do these two now. Go on track for a little bit. And then I'll swap out the other two in P2 maybe. I might just do them all now actually. 8 to 10 minutes.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
Yeah, so P1 is going to be a write-off. Sorry about that, team. Aitken might go out and do some stuff. In fact, is Aitken out there doing some stuff? He is currently with me still. Jack, would you like to go out on track, buddy? You don't have to need my permission or anything. Or am I doing it for both cars? Is that what's going on here? So he can't go out either. I think that might be what's going on here. Alright, I'm just going to dum through this then. I know he is out there. Reasonably fast. Reasonably fast. He is still an F2 driver, you got to remember. So, he's not going to be breaking the lap record or anything. But he is currently faster than George Russell, which is interesting. We might be seeing a more accurate representation of the car now as well, which is something I mentioned last time out. Because we're better than Williams Our car is better than Williams, and it's starting to show that our car is better than Williams.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Bottas, Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. And that's it, practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Alright, so that was a really quick P1. We're now going to zip into P2, replace the last component.
Good day
hello.
today. Let's have your take on it.
Interview time.
Do you think your teammate was enjoying themselves in front of their home crowd?
They're loving it. Can I not just say Jack's
Let's talk
loving
about
it?
another team. How do you feel they did today?
Racing Point. I'm going to guess they did well.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Claire. It's your home race too. Everyone's British in this game. Even, you know, even Sebastian Vettel. Singing God Save the Queen behind the grandstand. I heard him. Alright, P2. This is where we're going to go out and explore Silverstone. I believe it's... I say this a lot. Monza, Spa, Silverstone. They all compete with each other as to which track is the fastest on the circuit. Yes, Carl. I get it. I've done it again. You made me back out, Carl. The day I can fire you in an F1 game is a day I'm very much looking forward to. What a useless person. He doesn't contribute at all to the team. Not like Jeff. Jeff's my mate. I like Jeff. Okay. Car setup. That's what I want. Power unit. That's what I want. You did fit them, right? Oh, do you know what? I'm just going out on track. Oh, was it the race? I think it might have been the race ones that I was changing. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to drive out. We're going to do track acclimatization.
Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
There goes Jack. My mate there nearly got run over by Jack. Alright, the pit lane here at Silverstone is very unusual. You'll notice when we drive in, it's got like a little backyard type thing with grass and everything. And then when we get to the end, you're like 10 foot underground. Okay, again, it's been a week or so since I last drove a car, an F1 car. I'm shouting over the engine again. And despite the fact I've watched a lot of races around Silverstone, including when I wasn't really an F1 fan, I still watched the British Grand Prix. I still don't quite remember exactly what the track's like. Right now, Jackie Boy seems to be going faster than me. That's not allowed. Oh my god. Not the best start there. Not the best start. Okay, that was meant to be an easy corner as well. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. Alright, last corner. This is where Hamilton just about crept over the line with his tyre missing. Yep, I braked. I panicked. I'm sorry.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Here we go. So apart from butchering the first corner, so far so good. God, I really threw it in there. Thought I'd miss that then. I think this is the old pit lane that we just went past there. believe that's correct. Alright, DRS open. Got to be on the left hand side here. This, I believe, is the hangar straight. Nice little bit of speed trappage. Pit entry on the right. Hopefully I'll only be going in there once during the race, but you never know.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Oh wow. Okay, so I'm not allowed to brake, but at the same time if I go flat out, I'll miss it. That's good to know. Alright, good. Good. Oh, that's a really bad line. Somehow I've come through that alive. Old pit. I thought they'd have repurposed this for like F2 and F3 races, but I don't think they have. Maybe motorcycling or something like that they use it for. As far as I'm aware, it's perfectly good. Oh god, it's perfectly good still. They just don't use it for F1. Oh my days. Yeah, this track is too fast. I might actually, as crazy as it sounds, I might go low downforce around here. The only time you really need downforce is this corner here. But if you brake a little bit early and get a good getaway, you might be alright.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
I've caught up to Aitken. God, his name's not easy to say either. That is Aitken. Oh, no, it's not. That's a McLaren. I don't know where Aitken is. Maybe he went back in. He set the second fastest time, though. He hasn't got the memo yet about not being allowed to beat his boss. It's alright. He's young. He'll learn. Now, is this Signs or is this Lando? We'll find out in a second when I go to overtake. Oh no! I went too wide. That's annoying. That would have been a perfect lap as well. $200 miles an hour. Get in. That is Lando Norris in front of me. All these Brits racing each other. It's great. You can technically count Albon in that list.
That's the program complete. This is some decent data, although far from optimal. It could still be worth running again.
Cheers, Jeff. Same to you, mate. Hi, Lando. Bye, Lando. Oh, look at that speed difference. Oh, wow. I absolutely catapulted past him there. That is frightening.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
That is actually frightening how fast I went past him there. Cut a corner or two, that's fine.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Signs for the fastest lap, interesting. God. There's the line. I found it. Why am I going so slow? Oh, isn't there. Hasn't Silverstone got the longest pit time? Isn't it like 40 seconds once you've driven in, changed tyres and out again?
Assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Tell you what though, I mean, okay, I didn't do the best laps, I always made a mistake, but Jack Aitken, he was faster than me. You can't argue with that statistic. Yeah, he was 0.2 of a second-ish faster than me. And he's right up there. Mind you, not many cars have set times right now, and we are starting to slide back down, so that could be part of it. Let's do tyre wear, flying lap. Here we go. Lots of overtaking opportunities around here, which is going to be frustrating if I end up putting it on the front three again. It's one of these ones where you don't...
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
I actually don't want to qualify near the front. I want to do some overtaking. Because, let's face it, the Mercedes, I've got no hope in hell's chance of getting past them still. So it's all about racing the other guys. And I want to do some actual racing, that's the thing. I'm not sure I'm going to do that good a job looking after my tyres around here, actually. Even now, it's not climbing. Oh, there we go. Now it's climbing. And now it's dropping again. God, that corner's going to kill someone one day. Okay, hang her straight. My delta's really good. If I can get this into purple, for a good score. There we go.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Oh God. Oh, to do these corners in a rally car. Okie dokie. That was a bit bad. Hello, McLaren. McLaren? Oh, you're Renault. That's yellow, right? That's Renault. I'm blind. I'm just going to go back to the garage, pretend that I didn't just misidentify that car. It's harder than it looks. I swear. Alright, that one, never. ERS management? Go on then, since you asked me so nicely. I will have a look at team objectives in a second as well, because I might just have to go out and do lap after lap after lap. Here we go.
In this program, we're looking at ERS management. This is all about managing your battery efficiently throughout the lap to hit your target time. The overtake button will drain the battery quickly, but it will also give you maximum power.
Why did they start me on 57%? Why didn't they start me on 100%? Why did it drop to 50? Alright, my braking zone there. Not good. I bot-assed it. A bee hit me in the helmet. Did you not hear? I mean, I could, in theory, go around this entire lap without using ERS once. Look at my delta. It's dropping a little bit now. Yeah, I've got good delta. Alright, so follow this and then immediately snap right. I used a little bit of ERS and I'm still in purple. I'm still maxed out even. Boom!
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
I'm going to do another lap just to try and set a fast lap time because I'm 11th fastest and that's not very good. I have a feeling it's to do with this little switchback section here. Fastest first sector. I love hearing it go through the gears when you've got overtake mode on as well. Yeah, this bit I don't like. Look, the line's
There's 3
3.
laps of fuel remaining.
You basically, you have to turn so tight there. That must be Maggots and Beckett's. I don't know which one's which. Where's the end of second? Only green there. I'm a bit too cautious still, going around that section. And I ran wide going down the old pit. Oh, I nearly did an Albon there. Come on.
That last
7.
lap was a 1 minute 32.3.
Started off so well. Alright, back to garage. I'll see what my obos are. So team objectives, low fuel, fast sector 2, fast sector 3. So if I do qualifying pace now, flying lap, and then P3 I'll do race strategy, and then I guess just fill the rest of the time with laps. Hello, I'm going to get a tow off whoever this is.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
Let's try not to mess up all the corners, eh, Mark? I think this is Signs in front of me. He's kindly volunteered to give me a tow. Oh wow, that was a yellow line through there. You can tell the car's running faster. Excuse me, Mr. Carlos. Can I squeeze through, please? Wheel-to-wheel racing. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I got the inside line. Oops, too much of an inside line there, I think. Don't do what you did to me in Zandvoort. I'm pretty sure it was you. That concrete bit on the left there really throws me off. That's not going to help my lap times, is it? Christ almighty. Alright, we got this, we got this. I know you're supposed to go wide right there and then come back in, but I'm quite happy just doing this line. Fastest.
Complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
So in terms of qualifying, they think I'm going to be 7th, which actually I would not mind if that was the case tomorrow. I'm going to drive back into the pits just to practice that again. So the last thing I want to do is mess that up in the race. Of all the other things I've messed up in races, that'll be the most embarrassing, I'd say.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them. Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
204 miles an hour. Vroom. You come flying over the line, going from 100 down to 30. I'm still ahead of signs. 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 Good stuff. I'd like to see where Aitken's gone. Oh man, by the time they wheel me in, it'll be the end of the session. Get me in there, boys. Get me in there. Pushing me round on my little skateboard. Feel like a 10-year-old. Alright, so race strategy we're going to be doing in P3, which is going to be now. Let's find out where Aitken was. Hopefully not 20th. But I'd like to see some improvement.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. The owner-driver, Sainz, and Charles Leclerc. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula 1.
15th. I'm actually very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. That is a marked improvement. We have, of course, got a little bit more work to do, but he's not far behind George Russell, and he's worth a third of George Russell, so, you know, take from that what you will. There's a few surprises here, though. Norris at the bottom. I'm quite surprised by that. Then Latifi, Gasly, Magnussen, Raikkonen. You kind of expect those. Kvyat, bit surprising. Giovinazzi above Kvyat, I'm quite surprised at. Lance Stroll very low down. Perez not far in front. Bottas 10th. Hamilton 7th. Ocon is above Verstappen. And yeah, Sainz, I like Sainz, don't get me wrong, but second place, only just ahead of his future teammate. That's an interesting one. Alright, let's go barreling into P3 now, shall we? I still don't know what's happening with replacing the parts on my car, though. That's kind of something. Hopefully they do it for the race. I'd like to think that's what they're waiting for. Oh, they have changed them now. Okay. Good stuff. Can I do any R&D stuff? Nope, still don't have the points. Alright, let's go into P3 then. We're going to do race pace, and then we're going to do just laps. Lap after lap after lap. Do you reckon I should do laps first and then race pace? I think I should do race pace first, get that bit done, and then I'll worry about the rest. Flying lap. Let's do it. They're going to put me on mediums or hards? I bet they put me on softs. Yep. I know my team so well.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
Here we go. Little cut there. Gosh, you could tell I'm using a controller because sometimes I oversteer when I don't mean to. Yes, I am a controller pleb. I play with a controller, sue me. If I could afford a wheel, believe me, I would have one, but I can't. Oh god, I thought I went really wide then. The line suddenly turned red. Oh, this has ruined my time though. At least if my first lap is the slowest, then there's always room for improvement. There was a bit of oversteer there. I love how most of these corners you don't actually brake, you just lift. Right there, you do a little squeeze of the brakes and then it's mostly just coasting. Change my front brake bias as well. Here we are. Mainly for this corner here. That was pretty well done if I do say so myself.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
There we go. So you don't have to brake through the corner. You just have to brake before it. Oops. Maybe that one you have to brake through it too. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. Probably the latter. Oh god. Hello grandstand full of crowd, which makes this game look more unrealistic than it actually is. I'm kind of used to there not being crowds at F1 races at the moment. It's really weird. My first year of watching every single F1 race and there's no crowds. That's just what I'm used to now. Although Sochi had crowds, to be fair. And I think Mugello had some. Not huge amounts, but some. Everyone behaved themselves, that's the main thing.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Bit wide there. Touch wide there as well if you want to be pedantic about it. There we go. Doing really well at the Delta. That's what happens when you have a Mercedes engine. I'm sure I have a Mercedes engine, and now Honda have announced they're leaving the sport at the end of 2021. I'm kind of glad I chose the Mercedes engine. Not that they're going to patch that into the game, of course. That'd be a bit dumb now. That would certainly shaft a lot of other players. That was really bad chicane there. Right, I've basically got twice as much fuel as I need for these last 2 laps.
Great lap. You
So for at least this lap, I'm just going to go
Keep
into
it up.
bridge. Still only 3rd fastest. I'm guessing no one else has gone out yet. I'm just ahead of Grosjean. That's concerning. But then he hasn't got a time next to his name, so that might be why. Okie dokie. I want to see what I can get in the speed trap. If I even have the speed trap when I'm doing this. Oh, that was bad. I went in the grass there. I'm amazed I didn't spin. Oh no, I do have the speed trap. 205. Nice. Alright, one more lap.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
And I'm fastest. Get in, son. It's because I went out with 7 laps of fuel, so even though I'm ahead of the Delta, I'm not ahead of the other drivers in that moment. Brakes are pretty fierce there, actually. I keep under-braking and then over-braking. Who even knew that was possible? Alright, down onto hangar. Here we go. Boom!
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Might as well drive back into the pits. There's a Renault coming up behind me. So if I'm on a down lap, I might as well go on lean. Save some fuel. Unlike Motorsport Manager, you do actually save fuel by going into the lower mode.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
I need to pit within the next 1, Jeff. Doing his job for him.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Sure thing, boss. There we go. That was reasonable. More realistic. Oh wow, the pit limiter seems to really burn fuel
Less
through the
than
fuel.
a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
You see the pit lane here, it slowly slopes downwards. Or the pit lane, straight, slopes upwards, one or the other. But you go from having nice, like, green lawns next to you to these big concrete box things. It's a little strange. I think, is it Singapore that has the pit exit that actually goes underneath the track? That's another unusual one. And then you've got ones like Vietnam where the pit exit is basically on the right in the middle of the track. There or thereabouts. I think I did alright there. The only thing I haven't done is low fuel. I'm never doing low fuel. Aitken currently 9th. I tell you what, if he makes Q2 on his first weekend with us, I'll be so happy. I'm just going to do a little bit of fast forwarding here. Still 9th. Oops. Okay, now he's starting to drop. Down to 10th. Again, he's faster than Hamilton. Still faster than Hamilton. Not faster than Lando. Alright, flying lap. Let's go. I'm going to do a few more practice laps. That'll wrap this up quite nicely, I think. God, he's struggling to hold it there. It's not just me who struggles there then. Am I still fastest? Yes. I don't feel as pressured to set a really good lap time now then. Because I'm already the best. How can you beat greatness when you are greatness?
A few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful.
Poor F2, they're going to have to race in the rain, or qualify in the rain. Oh god. Mind you, we got qualifying. This is Saturday, isn't it? Oh boy. We ended 4 minutes, so we're alright. Oh, I did a low fuel. How much fuel have I got? How did I complete a low... Oh, did I just not use much fuel? Is that what happened then? Well, there we go. I don't have to use fuel management then to do it. That's encouraging. Oh, I did it in lean. That's why. Now, you saw that line was green, right? Oh, for God's sake. I'm not having a good time here. I'm going to get booted off the track at this rate. The line was green when I was driving round. Box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Bloody thing. Hopefully the car's not damaged. The tyres are probably gone. nearly got it perfectly there. So slow. Why are we going so slow? This to me feels like a bug in the game, because I'm sure you don't drive down this bit at 37. You can still go 50 down here. Oh, it actually has my name above the garage. I didn't even notice that. That's really cool. And Mr. Aitken. I'm actually recognising some of my pit crew now as well. That's Ben on the right, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Looks like him. God, imagine if it wasn't after all that. I want to know where Matt Gallagher is. He's my favourite. Alright, how we doing? I'm still top. Jack is 13th. That's still good. That's still Q2.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
Alright, did all my things. I didn't get the maximum points. I missed out on track acclimatization. Don't have time to go out and do that now even. I'm happy. I'm happy. That was a good practice session, despite the fact I never did a clean lap. I'm not earning XP very quickly though.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are the owner-driver, Leclerc, and Valtteri Bottas. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
So I am the fastest. 0.05 seconds ahead of Leclerc, though, so 500s. That's pretty close. Then there's half a second to Bottas, between me and Bottas. Then another half a second. Sorry, let me try that again so it makes sense. I'm 0.05 of a second ahead of Leclerc. I'm 0.5 of a second ahead of Bottas and Perez. 0.7 ahead of Albon and Norris. 0.8 ahead of Ricciardo, Verstappen, Stroll and Grosjean. Okay. I'm only 1.5 seconds ahead of Aitken, so that's really good. And he is a tenth faster than Hamilton. I didn't see Vettel. Oh, he's there. He's above. So Aitken is faster than Raikkonen, Hamilton, Kvyat, Magnussen, Ocon, Giovinazzi, Gasly, Russell and Latifi. I'm very, very happy with that. Very happy with that. And with that, I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And, of course, if you enjoyed the series, of course. Drop some comments down below. Give me some feedback. Let me know what kind of things I should be prepping for, because we're just over halfway through the first season now. So let me know what sort of things I should be looking out for Season 2. Besides all that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.